Hello again, and thanks for joining us on another edition of MPA TV. And this week we are back with SitusAMC to talk all things warehouse lending and the cutting-edge technology that they offer in that space. So 75% of the warehouse market is supported through the company's ProMerit and WLS products. And joining me today from SitusAMC to talk through some of the reasons behind that success, we have Anthony Beshara, the company's Managing Director and Head of Warehouse Financing. So Anthony, thanks for being with us today. First of all, how is everything going in your world?
Everything's going well. Thanks, Fergal. Thanks for setting this up and for having us today. We're really excited to do this.
All right, great stuff. Good to hear, and really looking forward to the conversation today. So plenty going on over the past couple of years with the company and plenty in store. I'm wondering if there are any kind of trends that you have your eye on at the moment, Anthony, anything in the warehouse lending space that you're working on that you're excited to share for the years ahead?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's, every year that I've been here, we always are looking to invest in the platform and enhance the platform. It's really important to us from a strategic standpoint. If you look at our market, WLS and ProMerit were the predominant platforms in the marketplace for a long time. The competitive landscape has changed significantly since I've been here, almost the 4 years I've been here in my role here at SitusAMC. And we've seen, 3 new competitors bring competing platforms to market. We continue to maintain a very strong market share in this area. And the reason for that is, A, it's our people, the experience, the technology, the way that we engage with clients, adapting to an agile model. We've really done all the things that our bank clients are focused and concerned about. We're also, from an institutional standpoint, we're very mature from a legal and information security client audits team, very well balanced from a financial standpoint. So we are a very strong strategic partner when our bank clients are evaluating different systems. Aside from that, in terms of the platform, we're really excited in terms of improving the look and the feel of ProMerit. So, competitors can come to market and say, hey, I built this fancy thing. But when customers look at it, does it really have the functionality and the features of a platform that's been around for 25 plus years? It's not the sort of thing that you can build overnight. It's not the sort of thing that you can build, in a couple of months. It takes years and years and years of working with customers, building up functionality, testing that functionality, identifying various use cases, and then putting those use cases into work. So in 2024, we really got focused on, once we had the SaaS solution implemented and in place, in 24, we really focused on building out the look and feel, building out what we refer to as dashboards. And now we're adding to those dashboards workflow tools for our customers. It's really it's really transformed the look and feel of ProMerit, how our customers, the banks, the warehouse lenders, and their customers, the mortgage originators or funds, et cetera, who are seeking financing, how they can go in and interact with ProMerit. To really transformed it. Like I said, it's taking it to the next level. It's a great user interface for our clients. And our team has really invested, a lot of time and effort into, what we really kind of identify as sort of a key roadmap development area for us to improve our customers' experience. Part of improving their experience is we're creating a tool that's more efficient, right? So, maybe before you had to go into a couple of screens and there were a couple more clicks, or there was some more automations or customizations that you had to build in. Now with the dashboards, it's very slick. And via the dashboards, you can access various types of API integrations that we have with other vendors that's important to the day-to-day execution of our warehouse lender clients.
Anthony, maybe tell me a little bit about SitusAMC's warehouse lending technology and how it became, such a prominent player in that space. As I mentioned, 75% of all new origination touched by ProMerit and by WLS. So how did that come about?
Yeah, well, SitusAMC has been around for almost 30 years. It's been a prominent player in the residential and commercial real estate space. Obviously, a long history in performing due diligence services and other services for clients. And over the last decade or so, the company has really grown and expanded, really kind of, expanded its reach in the technology area within residential and commercial real estate finance. So about 5 years ago or so, SitusAMC completed two acquisitions, one of SRG, which owned the WLS platform, and the second of MBMS, which owns the ProMerit and MB Trust platforms. ProMerit is a warehouse lending platform, and MB Trust is a custodian solution for major custodians in the marketplace. So that is how SitusAMC kind of entered the warehouse lending technology. In the second quarter of 22, we launched a warehouse administration service business to complement our technology platforms. And we've been operating that business for a little over 2 years now. And the services around that complement our warehouse lending technologies.
All right, so plenty happening at the company. And I understand as well, Anthony, that in the second half of last year, you released a cloud-hosted version of ProMerit. Can you tell me a little bit about some of those new features and how they really enhance the processes?
Yeah, so a key component to the strategy around acquiring the technology platforms was to take those technology from on-premise platforms, so hosted at the site of our client, and evolving those platforms into becoming SaaS cloud-hosted solutions. So we've been able to do that. We've had clients on the SaaS, ProMerit, and MB Trust platforms for over 2 years now. We host the platforms via AWS, the Amazon services, and it's been a remarkable transition for this organization to take two platforms essentially to the next level. One of the exciting things that allows us to have a SaaS cloud-based platform is we've adapted a more of an agile model. And so we work in 2-week sprints. Every month, what we're able to do is deliver monthly releases to our customers. They can take those releases and get the latest updates, functionality, features that we've built into ProMerit. If there's any bug fixes, just like an application on your phone, we're now able to deliver that via those monthly releases. So it's really transformed our technology and the way that we engage with our customers from a technology perspective. One of the other important things is having consistency around the code. ProMerit is a very customizable solution. You can build in a lot of automation, so eliminate a lot of manual processes that are susceptible to human errors. Being able to customize and automate is great, but you want to have consistency among the product. You don't want to have, 50, 60, 70 clients using all different versions and different codes and different systems. So really kind of having that consistency. And as I mentioned earlier, it's really important as the product evolves, and it does evolve over time, to have the latest features and functionality. The other thing is, from a service perspective, we're able to deliver our service solution because we now have a SaaS cloud-hosted solution. So our team, our resources are in remote locations, but they are actually configuring, training, and actually providing operational execution services from the remote locations because they're able to access the client's production environment and execute on their behalf. So it has really transformed the technology and the way that we provide, services and the way we deliver updates and functionality to our clients.
Okay. And Anthony, what about the warehouse administration side? Tell me about SitusAMC's warehouse administration service and how that can be used by banks.
Yeah, and as I was just mentioning, it's really become an integral part of our business. So as we look to transition clients off of on-prem solutions, so i.e. the on-prem versions of WLS and the on-prem versions of ProMerit, we've also been very successful in migrating clients off of other systems. We've also sort of migrated clients away from doing things, believe it or not, in emails and spreadsheets. And again, having all of our clients on a SaaS cloud hosted solution. Being able to deliver that solution is sort of one step in the process. But then you have to transition. So our clients, their teams, they have to transition to the new system, adapt some new processes, some procedures. And obviously there's a learning curve that goes along with that because there are some slight nuances between the two systems in terms of process. WLS typically is a bit more manual than ProMerit. ProMerit is very customizable, has a lot of automation, a lot of functionality via, and API integrations, et cetera, that really enhance our customers' experience. So being able to provide training to our clients, being able to help configure whether it's an existing warehouse facility or a new facility that they're taking on with a new client, or if it's just the day-to-day execution, fundings, payments, margin calls, reporting, et cetera, our team is able to do that. We're able to step in and be able to provide additional services to our clients that this way they're not left sort of, trying to figure things out and could potentially, have sort of a steeper learning curve than is really necessary.
So, Anthony, what are the implications there for banks? How can they use that?
Banks can utilize this because a lot of banks are in the process of shifting a lot of their technology platforms to SaaS cloud-hosted solutions. And give credit to Michael Franco, our CEO, and Tom Britt, who's head of residential real estate, for having the awareness and the vision to not only create a technology solution that's moving ahead with technology, but also being able to offer a service solution to complement that technology because of the way that banks, the workplace have evolved. And one is technology driven. Two is going back to COVID, when you kind of had this transition of more people working from home, more people working from remote, companies kind of seeing the value in that ability. Sometimes it's difficult to say, hey, I'm going to build a team in Tampa or Dallas or Chicago or New York or wherever the location may be. Sometimes you may not be able to find talent or sustain talent as your organization grows. And so the flexibility, the adaptability to be able to add, SitusAMC's team of experienced resources, but also be able to provide additional resource capacity in a remote format really gives our clients a competitive advantage.
And you mentioned your service, Anthony. In your view, what's so appealing about it?
Our service is very adaptable to market conditions and very scalable for our clients. And that's why our clients like it. The business that we're in, it's not linear. It's about navigating different market environments, different storms, if you will. There's what I like to call is, there's peaks and valleys in warehouse finance and structured finance in general. And so the banks that generally have fared the best are the banks that are well positioned to navigate those peaks and valleys and to being able to adjust and scale up or scale down in those periods. As you're building a business, nobody wants to build a business where you go out and you hire, 10, 15, 20 people, and then, market conditions change, the bank strategy may change slightly, and then it's kind of back to like the, hire and fire model, right? We're seeing a lot of our bank customers really trying to get away from that type of model, utilize technology, utilize solutions that are going to add value to their business, utilize strategic partners for services so that they can focus on their customers and their strategy.
All right, brilliant. Well, we've got constant evolution clearly at play there, which is great. Anthony, anything else that you wanted to add, or any closing remarks for reviewers about SitusAMC's warehouse lending technology before we wrap things up?
Yeah, I would leave our viewers with, we're really focused and dedicated in the warehouse lending technology and service space. If you look at some of the things that we've done by like introducing the warehouse admin service team, building out collateral subgroups, and creating standardized data sets for our customers is incredibly important. Over the last few years, the mortgage-related products that our clients are financing has expanded significantly. And we've seen a lot more clients go from financing, agency loans to expanding into a lot more nuanced products. And so by being able to create those collateral subtypes so that you can finance all of these different products within ProMerit, and then also complement that with standardized data sets. If you're financing 20, 30, 50 different clients that are delivering data in different formats, you could spend half your day or more just formatting data, right? And so our team has created standardized data sets, which has greatly reduced the need and the reliance and dependency on data mapping. It's created a lot of efficiency for our clients, so they can then turn around and execute fundings in a timely manner for their clients. And when you think about what's important to our clients, what's important to our clients' clients, it is ease of use, it is liquidity, it's timely execution. Those are the things that are really important to our clients. Some of the other things that we've been really focused on is building out strategic API integrations with strategic partners. And so a couple of examples of that is we've done a strategic integration with Funding Shield, which is a wire verification system. A key partner to us here at SitusAMC, a valued partner. Funding Shield has been in this space for a number of years now, has really grown their customer base and the reliance in their product. And so being able to have an integration, a click of a button for our customers to access Funding Shield's product before they're doing a funding and be able to get real-time results in a matter of seconds, again, it really gives us a competitive advantage in the space. The second integration that we've focused on is SnapDocs, which is an eVault provider. They have a fantastic product, a fantastic tool, a really talented team at SnapDocs. We've worked very closely with them in integrating the SnapDocs platform into ProMerit. Again, a key strategic integration for us. And this allows our customers, again, at a click of a button, to be able to have access to finance e-notes and have access to an eVault. And we've really streamlined that process so our clients do not have to be bouncing around to various systems. And that's really one of the keys that we've done, in the key elements that we've been able to add value to our clients via ProMerit and also via our service team, is eliminating what I like to refer to as sort of like the fumbling around, if you will, of going in and out of multiple systems to be able to execute a funding. We've seen some clients maybe going in and out of anywhere from 10 to 15 different systems just to process a funding request. And that really can put a customer at a competitive disadvantage. So we've really focused on streamlining that process and making our customers really efficient. And that's always been my mindset, is it's how do we add value to our customers? How do we add value to our customers' business? How do we make them more efficient? How do we allow them to be more focused on their customer and executing their strategy? And that's what we're here at SitusAMC to do, is to add value to our customers' business.
All right. Well, look, we will leave things there for today. Anthony, thanks, first of all, for being with us. Great to hear about everything that's been happening with SitusAMC and its offerings in the warehouse lending space. really looking forward to hearing what's in store and keeping an eye on that. But yeah, for now, I really enjoyed the chat, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Sounds great. Thanks for having me, Fergal. Have a great day. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, that's just about all we have time for on today's edition of MPA TV. My thanks once again to SitusAMC for joining us today. Thanks to you for watching, and we will see you next time.